Hi, I am Mariana Cadore. This is my new channel where we talk things that nobody talks about. When you receive a diagnosis, when you are in inner crisis, so come with me. In the past video, we've been talking about a monster of heavy thoughts that been following you through your life and the silent war that you've been going through. Now, the great duel is on. In the previous video, we've been talking about this monster that's been following us, the heavy thoughts, the silent war that you've been fighting with. Now, the great duel is on. It waits until you was weakened to take place with great force. Now there is no place to run away. You have a new diagnosis, you are in inner crisis, you have a pain that come out of nowhere. So it took over you. Now everything you've been building to run away from this so far, which was going out, working a lot, doing so many things to never encounter this big monster, is over. You can't do it. You are stuck facing it. Now, come with me. We're gonna go through this. Remember, in the last video, we've been talking about one experience that you most likely face it in your life. If you haven't watched it, stop here, go there. I left the link in the description and watch. Then you follow with this video. If you haven't watched it, just let's continue. So that experience show you how this monster take over and bring all the heavy thoughts you've been avoiding. And even in the middle of the despair, it won't stop. So you feel that your nightmare began and you don't know how to turn off. You are face to face with this big monster you've been fighting through to run away your whole life. It seized all your power and you was left in the flight, leaving all the consequence of this moment with so much adrenaline. It seized all your power and you was left stuck with all the consequence of living this heavy moment. Now it's time to get your power back by embracing it. Come with me. So let's imagine together, now that everything is out of your control, the situation is completely not what you expected and you planned, you get back in your thoughts and you think, I left home in the right timing. I didn't drink the night before because I didn't want to wake up with a hangover. I did everything in the right timing. I just done everything right. It's unfair to happen with me. Why with me? But then you stop and think, what's gonna lead me? This thought of unfairness, injustice that I'm feeling. It's gonna lead to the monster to take over. It's gonna weaken me. Why? I'm gonna fall into the victim. And into the victim, I have no power. Do you remember that game that we used to do as kids, the Cluedo? Yes, I can't show to you right now because I don't know how to blink properly with the eyes. I just know with my left eye, but the right one, it won't go. If you know, teach me how to do it. But the victim just have one thing that will happen. It will die. There is no more actions you can do in that game. Do you remember? Same thing in real life. You lose all your power. Why? Life is happening to you. It's not for you. And we want life for you, where you claim your power back. So let's recognize, I'm feeling is unjust. I'm feeling life is unfair. But I will decide to don't go in this path. I will decide that things happen and I will take the path I choose because life is for me. Now that we brought to the awareness, I'm feeling this is unfair. This is one injustice with myself. Why me? Why with me is usually the question we do it. So we recognize, we become aware. The monsters runs a little bit away because we are taking control. We think, we plan everything, and now is happening in another way. So what can I do here? This is a stage 0 when we start to give a little bit of distance and rethink. Is that something that I can do in this moment? That's the moment where we think. There's things that I have control, there's things that I don't have control, and I'm now choosing to recognize which of those I am at. In this moment, we can retrace all these steps. We can stop and think, okay, I got out of home in the right time. Then what's happened next? There was an accident in the road. Then everything got stuck. I couldn't move. I start to feel really desperate at this moment. When I got to the airport, there was confusion at the security. I got stuck again. And then when I got to the gate in time, I received a message that the meeting has been postponed. So at the end, everything is right. So we are playing a game here. Cool down because it's a game and we are testing ways to react different to the situation. So even if it's uncomfortable, you know now that it's a game, it can be uncomfortable because we're just playing here. At this moment, we think it was a waste of time, waste of life, because at the end, life is happening right now. There is no life after, life when this happened, life when I'm healed, life when I got this promotion, when I get the house, when I get the baby. No, life is happening right now. We can change the past, but we can change what we choose from now on. We are testing here how we can live a situation similar in a best way, where we keep, that's the question I want you to do to yourself. Is that any way that I could have felt and reacted to this situation that is more empowered to myself? When I was in the cab and the situation just faced me and I started to go to all these heavy thoughts, there was a time I could stop and think, is that another path I can take? Can I ask the cab to divert and stop in a tube station where I can get the tube and maybe get there faster? No, there was not. I'm already in the road. There's nothing I can do that I can think of. So let me enjoy the moment. Action I could take is taken. So let's calm down and don't let my monster take over. Let's win this fight. Or we would put a music that I like just for the moment. I would get a podcast that I enjoy and I haven't finished. I would do something that is a good use of my time. And so this time starts to be a time that I enjoy just for this moment. When I get to the airport is another thing. In doing this, I start to take over the situation and I don't allow anymore my power to be taking over and the monster to take over me. I'm winning this duel. It's a simple thing. It's a change of perspective where you are not a victim anymore, but you are co-creating life. So you can decide What are you going to feel in that moment? Do you see this change? It's very simple. Have you tried? Write in the comments below, what would you do it? What is your solution, your thought? I would love to hear about. It's very simple. You start to take control, and that changes everything. How do you feel with that? Tell me, how do you feel? I have a surprise for you. For the following 6 days, we're going to be playing scenarios to change completely your perspective. That will empower you in a way that you probably never felt before. I'm Mariana Cadore, and I'm here with you.